So not everyone can see Jesus. Not everyone can experience Jesus. Jesus can only be revealed to witnesses. According to the Bible, in the book of Acts, the book of Acts 10:39, verse 39 through 41, it says, "And we are witnesses of all things which he did, both in the land of the Jews and in Jerusalem, whom they slew and hanged on a tree. Him God raised up the third day and showed him openly, not to all the people, but unto witnesses chosen before of God, even to us who did eat and drink with him after he rose from the dead." So, not to all people will Jesus be revealed. There are some people, no matter how many times you preach the gospel to them, unfortunately, they just will not get it. And it's actually sad, but the Bible tells us that not to all people, but only unto witnesses chosen before of God will Jesus be revealed. So not everyone can see Jesus. Not everyone can experience Jesus. Jesus can only be revealed to witnesses chosen by God. But if any man acts to know him and believe that he is the Son of God, that he died and on the third day he was raised up by God, and that you believe that Jesus is Lord, that person can be saved. So for you to be able to experience, to see Jesus, you have to want him, because the Bible tells us that he knocks at the door. You have to open the door. So when people end up not receiving Jesus, it's because they closed their hearts. They closed their heart to know him, to want to experience him. Now, the Bible tells us, and he commanded us to preach unto the people and testify that it is he which was ordained of God to be the judge of quick and dead. So in the Bible, the word quick means life. So Jesus is the judge of life and death. So if anyone wants to go to heaven, Jesus decides who goes there. If anyone wants to go to hell, Jesus decides who goes there. He is the judge. The Bible also tells us that every man, as soon as we die, immediately judgment is provided to tell you where you are going. Heaven or hell, life or death. The earth is a bubble. There is life outside of this bubble. Life and death, Jesus judges. He is the judge. God ordained him to be the judge. This means that Jesus is the administrator of justice, of the living and the dead. In him, the earth exists. In him, life can only exist. He is the author of our lives. The absence of Jesus in our life is the presence of restlessness, destruction, unhappiness, confusion, fear, anxiety, unfulfillment, a lack of contentment, and dissatisfaction. His absence is the reason for that longing to feel like you belong somewhere, wanting to be accepted, the need to belong, to feel safe, the need for security. When the Bible is telling you that Jesus is the judge of the living and the dead, it means whomever does not have Jesus, you will feel like a dead person. It means that you can't function on this earth without him. He is the word of God. The Bible says everything was created by him, for him. So without Jesus, you can't exist. Without Jesus, you can't have peace. Without Jesus, you will always feel empty. Without Jesus, no matter what you have, it will never be good enough. There's this thing of wanting more. There's this thing of being restless. You know, 1 minute we want something. Oh, I want this car. I want this car. And immediately you get the car. Give it a month, 2 months, 3 months, even a year. All of a sudden, it's not good enough. There's this thing, you buy a house. Give it 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. All of a sudden, that mansion is just not enough anymore. You do your master's, you do your PhD. Give it a couple of years. It's not even a big deal again. There's always a desire in all of us. We're always looking for something. What is the next best thing for me? You get married to a man or a woman. You're so excited. After a while, the marriage is now boring. That person doesn't even satisfy you anymore. You go out to the club, you drink, you're excited in that moment, but then you get back home and all of a sudden it's like, what else? You go on vacation, you're excited to be on vacation, but then you come back to reality knowing that you're still empty. There's a void. The Bible is telling us that Jesus Christ is the administrator of life. There's nothing we have on earth that will ever fill that void. Most times what people think they need is excitement. What people think they need is fun. What people think they need is more sex. What people think they need is more drugs. What people think they need is more money. How many rich people have died with all their wealth, still empty, still feeling a void, still sad and miserable? There's something we're all looking for. The world does not acknowledge that this one thing we need is Jesus. Because the systems of this world have rejected to acknowledge Jesus, there's a need, an urgency, a consistent need to create alternative, possible replacements to cure that void, to cure the emptiness, to cure the restlessness. There's a need for all of us to feel content, to feel at peace, to feel fulfilled. And the systems of this world, rather than jumping into the idea that what we're looking for is something higher than us, they try to create things on earth. They try to create fun ideas. They try to create concerts, award shows, reality TV. Oh, let's do clubbing. Oh, let's create a gentleman's club so they can come and meet women. Let's make alcohol. Let's do drugs. Let's do porn. Oh, OnlyFans. Okay, good. Let's do weapons. Let's do everybody. So it's like we're using our wisdom of the earth to try to create that void. And rather than that void being met, being fulfilled, it's like, okay, clubbing, really, it's never enough. It never ends. You still need to club every weekend. You're looking stressed out, worn out. You're 30, you're 20, you look old because you're tired. Your body is tired and you're still not happy. You're still not at peace. You're still restless inside of you. Oh, let's drink alcohol. Let's take drugs. Even after the drug, you're still unhappy. You're still restless. You're still angry. You're still not at peace. Okay, oh, I want to have sex. After all the sex, it's still never enough. You still want more sex. Even with the more sex, you still want more sex. It's never enough. Money. Oh, I need money. How many of these rich people are happy with all their money? They're still very unhappy. They're still not at peace. Yes, they have the fancy cars, they have the mansions, they have the private jets. But again, I'm telling you that the world is always looking for something to replace Jesus. And no matter what we try to use, it's not enough. TV shows, TV series, weapons, because we want to feel safe. So Satan has made us think that we need guns. It's worthless. Spirits don't need to knock on your door. What about security for spiritual attacks? Who provides security for spiritual attacks? What about spirits? The Bible tells us in the book of Matthew, while men slept, their enemy comes. Who protect? Because ADT will not protect. They cannot even tell you, look, beam, there's a spirit in your house. So who protects you for spiritual enemies? So the world again trying to give us this false idea that, guys, you have everything you need on earth. You don't need Jesus. That is the lie that the systems of the world want to put down on our head. You have fancy cars. You don't need Jesus. You have a mansion you live in. You don't need Jesus. What? There are clubs. If you feel restless or if you feel overwhelmed or if you feel worn out, girl, go to the club. Guys, go to the gentleman club and release your stress. If you're tired and worn out, you know what? There's so many avenues where you can have sex. Go there, really. So the world is trying to sell us all these sinful things, all this deceitful things. And where are all these ideas coming from? It is the devil. The Bible says he's the prince of the air. He's the one that is controlling the things of the air. So every time someone gets a new idea, oh, let's do social media, which is the reigning thing now. Everybody jumps on it and we forget about spirituality. We don't need Jesus. I'll just be on social media and keep scrolling for 5 hours, 6 hours. And then you look, what have I done for the day? What have I done? Nothing. What have I done that has to do with my spirituality? Nothing. The entire earth is filled with deceitful things that makes you think that you don't need God. And God is watching all of us because he's like, these people don't know that more than the things on this earth, there's judgments waiting for them outside this earth. And these judgments, nothing on this earth will matter when you're standing in front of Jesus to give an account of the life that you have lived. You can tell Jesus, like, dude, let me tell you, I clubbed, I had fun on earth, okay? I went on vacation, I bought designer clothes, I went clubbing. Oh, Lord, you created beautiful women. I had sex and sex and sex. I took drugs, I drank alcohol. Oh, and guess what? I have a PhD. I'm intelligent. I got married, had 3 kids, had a business, had a beautiful career. And Jesus would just be looking at you. What did you do that had anything to do with me? Oh, well, Jesus, I went to church on Sundays, okay? With all the church that you went to, what did you learn? What did you learn? Did you learn how to love God? Did you learn how to be obedient? Did you learn how to give God time? Did you learn how to pray? Did you learn how to fast? Did you learn what your purpose is on earth? Because everybody has something that they came to this earth to do. And none of these things that you're mentioning. So we are so carnal. We're so materialistic. Because I have learned to realize that Satan will give you so many things. And most of the things he's giving to you, it is deceitfully trying to take you away from God.